So in this video, I want to go over molar mass. A lot of students have been asking me like, how do I do molar mass? Like, how do I calculate it? And what happens if I have a parentheses? And so I wanted to go over different examples for you to become more comfortable with doing molar mass. And one thing I want to point out before I begin the video is that if you are in high school, your numbers might not match up 100%. And again, it's not that I'm lying to you. It's just that, for example, in college and university, we'll use 15.999 for oxygen, whether you might use 16. So the difference is going to be slightly off if you're using rounded numbers. But again, at university, we're going to use more precise numbers. So don't fret. Now, let's begin. So with water, you have 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. So when you go to the periodic table for hydrogen, you're going to see 1.008. But you're not going to just add that and 1 oxygen. You have 2 of them. So you need to do 2 times 1.008, and you need to add your oxygen, which is 15.999. When you do the sum, you're going to have 18.015. Again, you could round, and you could do, for example, 18.02. Again, it just depends on what your professor wants, how specific he or she wants it. Now, for NaCl, it's really simple. You have 1 Na and 1 Cl. So again, you're going to do 22.99, and then you're going to add your Cl, which is 35.45. And again, that is going to be 58.44. Now, what happens when you have a more complicated compound? Like you have multiple things. It's the same process, y'all. So you're going to have 2 Na, you're going to have 1 carbon, and you're going to have 3 oxygen. So act accordingly. So step 1, Na, you have 22.99. Multiply by 2, you get 45.88. For carbon is 12.011. Great. For oxygen is 15.99, but you have 3 of them, so multiply by 3. Now that you have all of these sums, add it up, and that's going to be your answer. Okay, so what if you have this and you have 5 different ones? Same process. So you have 2 nitrogens and you have 5 oxygens. So do the 2 times what you have for nitrogen, which is 14.007. And for oxygen, you have 5 of them, so 5 times 15.999. And then you add them up, and there is your sum. Okay, so this is something that confuses a lot of students. You're like, okay, wait, I have a parentheses. What do I do? And they freak out. Don't freak out. So whatever is in that parentheses and you have your subscript, in this case it's 2, you're distributing that. So you're going to have 1 Mg, 2 carbons, and 2 nitrogens. Again, you're only distributing that 2 to what's in that parentheses. You're not distributing the 2 to the magnesium. You're only distributing to the carbon and to the nitrogen. Again, both of those are in the parentheses. So again, you're going to have 1 magnesium, but you're going to have 2 carbon and 2 nitrogen. Again, oops, I don't know why there's a 3 there. Let me fix that. It's going to be 14.007 times 2, and it's going to be 28.014 grams. And then my answer is going to be skewed. So let me get the answer for you in real time. It's 28.014 plus 24.022 plus 45.98. And again, the answer is going to be 98.016. I'll write it down for you. Grams. And that is how you would calculate molar mass. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please follow, like, share, and thanks again for watching.